Corpse style, maybe, or Carcass, or Meshuggah. Anyway, last night I was at the concert watching those three amazing bands that have been around for quite a while. And I was definitely impressed. It'd be my first time to see pretty much all of them because I have never been there. I just haven't gone to see any of them because just the fact that I haven't had a chance to after all these years. I've heard about some of them before, and I figured, well, this is be a perfect time to do it because they're all there, and they're all amazing bands, and I have listened to each and every one of them for a while now. Not as long as other people probably out there because like I said before, and I'll say it again, with streaming services, it's made it way more open and more, how do you say, access to certain bands that I never have or would have, well, not so much wouldn't have listened to. It was more I just didn't know they existed before. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with the list of songs for tonight, and they're all based on those three bands because why not, right? And that I am sporting one of their tour shirts from Carcass, so maybe I will wear the other ones later on for everybody to see because they're pretty awesome. The one thing is I was hoping for a shirt from Cannibal Corpse that looked like the one I have, only with a different color, but that's okay. It's kind of almost like it looks like green and bloodstain type thing, so that does make up for it a little bit. I thought from a distance it was a cream color, and it's not. It's like a green and red tie dye type style with some very dark, like a border for the graphic, and then just white background for it, so you can see the image a little bit better, which is really cool. So it stands out quite well. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, the only thing when I was there, it was very crowded, very chaotic and stuff because it was packed all the way back to the back. I didn't get there early like I usually do, waiting in line, and yeah, it was really cold out there, so I didn't feel the need to wait forever in line for it. Hey, how's it going? So, what's that? What do you think the best way to make money as a teen? I don't know. I'm not doing anything about money right here, but I have done some investing. Actually, that's probably the best way if you really want to know the truth. Find some investments that you know are going to be solid. Usually I go with ETFs, but anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. But hey, you're a new YouTuber? Well, congratulations. The System Breaker, is that your channel, I take it? You're welcome. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna talk about some of the songs that the bands might have played. I don't remember every single one, so I'm just gonna make a generic list for it all. Number 20 is Cal Cars Inhumane Harvest, a modern CC highlight, fast, heavy, and grim. Number 19 is Meshuggah's The Abysmal Eye, a newer beast that still slays. Number 18 is Carcass, unfit for human consumption, furious and infectious riffing. Number 18 is Cannibal Corpse, that make them suffer. Um, Beatnik speed and raw aggression. That's interesting. Number 16 is Meshuggah's strength, heavy, chug heavy madness and hypnotic brutality. What's that now? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Is the system breaker something specific? I was just wondering if that's the name of the channel. Thank you, and thank you for the sub. Okay, well, I will say this much: I posted a few little video shorts of what was going on at the thing. I didn't want to make it too long because I didn't want to get in trouble with copyright strikes and stuff like that. But I do know, I think from what I realized that sometimes the YouTube algorithm doesn't always know what song it is completely because it's not the original recording, it's an actual live production, so it's a little bit different. If it's short enough, it might not know it anyway regardless, so I usually do a few shorts with that so that way people can hear some of the music while I was there. I mean, I would have done a full live on video stream, but I figured I'd probably get some major trouble for that, but who knows. Oh, okay. So is that why it's a System Breaker's name? That's kind of cool. Cool, cool. I like that. Kind of reminds me of some of the other stuff with some of the video games that have something to do with. Um, I know, like some that have something to do with music and songs. It'd be kind of cool if they had Guitar Hero with all these really other great bands that are not quite so well known. I think it'd be awesome. Oh wow, that's not good. Not good at all. You don't want to do that. Sounds like my son. He ended up getting oil on his skin, or yeah, it splashed on his skin from where he worked at. So, well, that's good. Good, good, good. I was saying, I hope so. If not, you probably shouldn't be here watching this. Anyway, back to the list. We're gonna do some of the Carcass songs. Kelly's Meat Emporium, a groovy riff with meaty cleaver precision, I guess is what it is. Number 14 is 316-liter grade surgical steel, a triumphant return to form. 13 is Burned Dreams, middle, um, menace and equally menace in equal measure, I guess is what they have a description for. I don't know. Number 12 is Corporal Jigsaw Quarterly Death Grind Poetry in Motion. Number 11 is I've heard, and it's Metal Perfection. Cool. Oh, really? That's interesting. I think I've heard about that. I think that you can go outside the main map. Freaking, you're lagging? Could be me. It's hard saying. Sometimes my internet doesn't always work quite as well as I hoped, but yeah, it's hard to say. Meshuggah um, is some of their things is Born of Dissidence, is a Descent, and Total Relentless. Oh, it's you. Okay. Number 9 is Future Breed Machine, the tech metal anthem that started it all. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Rational Gaze, Groove and Glitchy, a journey through control chaos. This one I don't know how to pronounce. It's D E Demiurge. It's crushing riffs, layered and haunting atmospheres. Number 6 is Bleed. Is um, polyrhythmic punishment with a genre for defining tracks. So I got 6 people. That's cool. Cannibal Corpse has, let's see here, Necrozonic Resurrection, a modern showcase of unrelenting savagery. Scourge of Iron, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's a slower tempo, heavier than Hell Riffs. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely heavy. It's really cool. And actually, I love the way it sounds. There's one down here that I can't say too much, but I will do it close. Um, Everescent Plague, a cold, calculated, terrifying precision. Hmm. And the one I can't say very well is ICUM Blood. A gory, groovy, offensive in classic Cannibal Corpse fashion. The god demons in Doom won't stop camping you. Oh yeah, I know what Roblox is. Number one is Hammer Smash Face, the song that launched 1,000 mosh pits death metal royalty. Interesting. Yeah, that one's a real good one too. So, for those who are watching this for metal, there's your list. I think I got somebody out here that maybe they're just wanting to talk to somebody, huh? It sounds like the Felix theme from Piggy. I don't know if I've heard that. That's interesting. You're just what? He's just bored. He's bored, so he's checking out a channel that talks about metal music that he may not know nothing about. Well, if you have a chance, System Breaker, check out those bands. It's Cannibal Corpse, Meshuggah, and Carcass because they are really cool and really brutal. You won't get bored with that music for sure. Far from it, trust me. Some of the songs are pretty intense, and seeing them live, if you're old enough to go, because it sounds like you might be younger. I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna kind of how I say, pick your brain or brainwash, whatever you want to call it, and say, check these guys out. They're awesome. They're really good. They're everybody. It's like I told somebody before. When I was younger, I only had certain music available to me at the time. I listened to some of the stuff on the radio, so I used to listen to all the normal stuff, like Metallica and Megadeth and all this other stuff. And really, to be honest, if it wasn't for Metallica being on MTV and mainstream, most people probably wouldn't have ever heard them before. I started listening to them before that actual album came out on MTV with one. I think somebody's right. They kind of promoted them intensely back then, but it's hard to sing. So if it wasn't for that, there probably wouldn't. Oh, have 10 subs. Oh, that's cool. They checked out your channel. That's cool. I like that. Well, I was gonna say, Metallica is still good today. And Carcass has been around almost as long, and so is Cannibal Corpse. They've been around for a very long time. I'm trying to remember about Meshuggah if they're kind of. I think they've been around for a while, but not as long as the others. And what's one of the things is rather interesting. The lead singer was mentioning, here I am, right? The Carcass band, the one lead singer, they're from England, and he made the comment, and I didn't even think about it. Is like he's played with all some of these other bands that are really big, like Gojira and stuff like that. They're not like Metallica or anything. They're the other smaller bands, but they're bigger than they are, and they've been around a lot longer. They've been even mentioned on Friends. If you guys watch an episode of Friends, it's about Chandler and Monica, I think, that are planning to get married. The Monica is looking for a wedding dress, and she's gonna go to this kind of like a discount place later on to find the dress she's wanting at a cheaper price. And the place that she went to was a really nice, wedding dress boutique, and she was talking to this one lady that was actually shopping herself, and they were talking. She was talking. Monica was talking about this uh, some sort of polka band or some, I forgot what it was. But anyway, the one they said, well, my husband wants a band called Carcass to play for at our wedding, and she goes, oh yeah. And he goes, Carcass, I love Carcass. So yeah, they've been around for a while. So they actually referenced them in the actual TV show, which is kind of cool. So not very many bands have had some what do they call that, endorsement from a TV net series, especially one that's that popular, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What can you tell me? What can you tell me, man? Oh yeah, no, they're definitely amazing. Megadeth's even, yeah, I think even just as amazing, if not better, than some of it. Piggy merged with Metallica last year. Piggy, I don't know if I know Piggy then, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, if you guys ever watch reruns of Friends, definitely you'll find it. You'll see it eventually, right? Oh, okay, gotcha. It's a game. Gotcha. That makes sense. That's probably why I heard it because I haven't played games in a while, so I apologize. I am not as well versed in gaming as you are. So yeah, I am just a little bit behind. I've watched some other games or played some other games before in the past. See, forgot. Got a really cool, graphic on a T-shirt. That's pretty cool. It's one of my favorite. Wasn't one of my favorites out of the whole bunch of them. It's pretty cool. So anyway, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the subscribers out there. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the new people. We made over 300 now because of my video shorts, which is really great because they saw it. They said, let's check this channel out. And I appreciate that support. Um, and I'm hoping that maybe I can do some live concerts. Maybe eventually if they'll let me. I don't know how I could do that. That'd be so sweet, you know. Or little snippets, to get you guys enticed to go to the concerts, right? Spend your money for the bands to support them. I'm sure they wouldn't mind me doing that for them. I guarantee, especially bands that have been around for a long, long time that aren't as popular as other bands. Well, guess what? If I got 1,000 or 2,000 people watching, that's another 1,000 or 2,000 people that might actually go to the concerts that didn't know about those bands, right? So why not? Especially if I'm going there. Ah, there you go. That's a good idea, right? So, what is your channel about? Why don't you plug it here so people can watch your channel? So anybody watching right now, there's a young person. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, though. I'm sorry. The System Breaker, I'll just say that. That's got their own YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys can help him out, get some 50 subs, so he can get to the next level. And it takes a while. Trust me. I've had like quite a few videos out here, and I know Mr. Beast says that if you get over a certain amount, usually you get quite a few more people watching, so which is great. Oh, gaming and boy music and some random. Okay, yeah, we can't use the word. Yeah, that word. That's why I blocked it out. Probably. I'm sure you didn't type the asterisks in there. I gotta be careful what I say on here too. So unfortunately, that's why I spelled that one word out earlier when it says I blank blood. That's all I can say because I don't know if it would censor it or whatnot, or they demonetize the channel. So I don't want to do that for later on, just in case when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. How are you doing, Armad? Armad? I think that's how. I think that's it. Yeah, it's so hard to read it. The type is so small, and I'm getting older, and it's hard to read. Yes, I do. I do remember. Actually, that's very surprising because, I've had quite a few people in here, so I don't remember everybody, but I think I definitely remember you a little bit. I don't remember what we talked about, but I definitely think I remember the name because ow, my one hand's going numb, unfortunately. So I'm leaning my arm up here on my desk. Anyway, the system breaker, Armando. That's right, Armando. Now I definitely remember. See, that's a great reminder, right? And then also have one person that's been around for a while. She hasn't been on here for a while. I think she just doesn't. She probably misses me on the time frame because I'm up so late, at least my time. So it's probably later. There is Amber, which is Clover on here. Um, and yes, I'm talking about you, Amber, or Clover, whichever you want to prefer. My hand is asleep. Oh, really? That's not good. You've been playing too many video games, right? Oh, yeah. See, it's getting late. Yeah, I wanted to get on here earlier, but I was getting a little tired a little bit because I felt exhausted. So I went to sleep for a little bit. Tried to wake up at like 11:30, and I kind of dozed off a little bit after that. So I was a little later than I planned on. I had to get kind of an idea what I was doing too, real quick. Like put that together at the last minute. Cool. Oh, hey, you must be from California. I take it because it's like what? Yeah, California probably or in that area, that time zone. Ah, gotcha. From Doom. All right. PM. Yeah, yeah. That's what I figured. You're in like the east, the super west coast. I'm in the west, Colorado, whatever west type thing. But anyway, so check out the bands, check out the shirts, check out the stuff. The only thing I will say this much: the Fillmore is a little bit tight. So, yep. So if you guys go to the Fillmore, trust me, it's kind of it's tight. It's really tight. I think they just oversold the tickets or something is what it is. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. All right. I am going to say so long, farewell. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, do so now because without you guys, there won't be no channel. And it's free and it helps the channel. So why not, right? So, yeah, definitely. So I should have said that before I said goodbye. Anyway, so if you're still here, do that, okay? Oh, there you go, Disney. Cool. There you go. I just like it for the Star Wars stuff. I'm not too much on the Disney stuff anymore, so because of everything going on. But anyway, yep, that's the channel's thing. I wish I could have done the voice of metal, but just itself. But I figured, I think somebody else took that part, but I could be wrong. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't forget to watch all the concerts you can and play as many video games for Code Breaker, System Breaker, right? That you can, and come back next week. See what's gonna happen. I'm planning on going to a few more concerts, so I may not be here on those nights. A couple of them are during the middle of the week, so I won't have to worry if I can go. If not, I might not be able to. So take care. Bye, Armando and the System Breaker. Take care. Bye.